Hey guys, Blitz here. Today we're going to be showing off our newest BendersMC update to our Factions Bending game mode. Factions Evolution, our largest Factions update of all time. Before this video starts, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my team for working with me to put this update together. It's important to remember that BendersMC isn't a one-man operation. It's dozens of hardworking people and players who love the server as much as you guys do. I appreciate all contributions made to my project, and when the team asked me if they could make today's video, I said, sure, what the hell, why not? Obviously, the video editing is going to be a little different than mine, but don't give them a hard time because they put a lot of love into making it. I'll be doing a recap of all the features you're about to see at the end of the video, and without further ado, I'm going to hand this off to the team. Enjoy, guys. BendersMC is free to play on both Java and Bedrock. Join the server and begin your journey to master all 4 elemental powers in Minecraft today. If you need help connecting, make sure to join our Discord. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Well guys, it's finally time. Welcome to our developer update video for our next biggest update, Factions Evolution. In today's video, we are going to break down the update into 3 main parts. 1, the build, 2, the gameplay, and 3, the vision for this update, special features, and updates moving forward. To introduce the builders on the project, we have our newest build manager and the lead world designer for the new Warzone, Beetle Juice.
Hello guys, my name is Beetle Juice, or for the OG players, 6RK. My history on BendersMC is long and dates back to spring of 2021 when I first played Bendcraft. When Bendcraft was bought by Benders on January 2022, I quit having no interest. When I tried Benders a month later, I fell in love with the Factions PvP and the community of Factions. When I was pitched to help design this new generation of Warzone, I was excited to help create the map with the help of my best builders and with the goal of designing a map that is ideal for both PvP and adventure. This gorgeous map features 5 primary biomes, which are the mountain, the glacier, the mesa, the volcano, and the forest biomes, with 3 sub-biomes in the map, which are the crystal caves, the floating islands, and the oasis cliffs. When designing the mountain biome, I was inspired by the previous next-gen update mountain biome, as well as its sub-biome crystal caves. I wanted to sprout something new but maintain a familiarity for those who have a history on the server. For the glacier biome, I was inspired by the Pali prison break from the Legend of Korra, tying in some design from the Atlas universe. For the mesa biome, I was heavily inspired by the Grand Canyon and plateaus of the Rocky Mountains in the United States, with the floating islands bringing in a fictitious feel and providing some interesting aerial combat. The Oasis cliffside sub-biome is also designed to serve as a medium between the volcanic and the mesa biome, as well as an area to house future content updates. The volcanic biome was inspired to keep an open field of combat for both firebenders to duel in the air, but flat enough for earthbenders and airbenders to keep pace. Lastly, the forest biome was heavily inspired by the spirit realm depicted in the Legend of Korra. It showcases the craziness between the light and dark spirits and provides a very interesting terrain to explore and stumble across hidden secrets and interesting mobs to fight. During development, I rallied the build team to work together as a unit to build out the most detailed Warzone that Benders has ever seen. We poured our hearts and passion into this project, and we are very excited that you all get to experience such a fun and amazing update. There are a lot of exciting features that are in this update, and to discuss some of my favorite ones, please welcome our senior developer, Wheaties.
Hello fellow Benders, my name is Wheaties. I first learned about BendersMC summer 2021, but actually started seriously playing around March 2022, during which I was a prominent Factions player. Being on the server and participating in a large variety of player groups really gives you a good perspective on the server. During my tenure as a player, I dreamed up a lot of cool ideas for the server that I'm now able to bring to life for you guys to play. When Kopeka approached me with the idea of redoing Warzone and letting me bring my ideas to life, I was all in without hesitation. Warzone was one of my favorite game modes, and this was such a fun way to share with the community my ideas, and I'm so excited to watch you all experience and enjoy what we have put together. When designing the combat gameplay for the new Warzone, one of the main things I wanted to focus on is making the regular grind for new equipment both challenging and fun, all while maintaining a healthy and balanced combat meta. With that being said, I am happy to announce the return of Warzone weapons. Yes, they are back. At launch, there will be 4 weapons that players can obtain. Crestberg, the waterbending blade designed for a balanced defense and offense attack style. Crestberg has two abilities, the first giving you the ability to put up an ice sphere around yourself. This can be used to isolate your targets for a quick and decisive 1v1, or as a shield for a quick recovery in a tough situation. Crestberg's second ability releases a wave of ice spikes in front of you, dealing damage and slowing your target. This weapon is definitely my personal favorite. Hurricane, the air-bending blade that gives its wielder speed and agility for a quick offense or a fast escape. With the Hurricane blade, the user is able to dash through the sky or deliver a sweeping attack to deal AoE damage in front of you. Brightburn, a slow yet hard-hitting fire blade made to help grind out those tankier mobs and bosses. It includes a heavy fire slice ability and another ability that launches you up in the air and rains fire down beneath you on your targets. The Oracle, an earth-bending hammer used for a more defensive fighting style. The Oracle has two defensive abilities. One shots a line of sand out at your target and entraps them in a sphere of sand. The second spews bursts of sand dunes out at your target, dealing damage and pushing them back. When designing the new Warzone weapon gameplay, it was important to me that it integrated well with the bending combat meta. Each ability is designed to feel and look like a bending ability, and is also meant to be the primary means of dealing damage aside from bending, so make sure you use your abilities strategically and do not rely on just on-hit melee damage. In comparison to the old Warzone weapons, these ones can be used in alignment with your bending instead of overshadowing the use of bending in combat. Each weapon can also be paired with armor. To talk about armor and how to obtain Warzone weapons, welcome back Kopeka to explain this all in detail.
Thank you, Wheaties. Warzone weapons and armor are a critical feature in the new update, and we really believe that the new iterations of Warzone weapons will provide some fun and engaging gameplay that integrates well with your bending. In order to obtain Warzone weapons, players can go around Warzone and fight various mobs for materials that can be used at the forge in spawn. Armors can be obtained through crafting using materials dropped by boss fights, or by mobs. To take full advantage of each Warzone weapon, players will want to pair different armor sets with their weapons to unlock extra stats. It is important to note that when you get a piece of armor, each stat has a minimum value as well as a maximum value. Armors looted or forged will have randomly rolled stats that fall within those minimum and maximum values. This creates a rarity system among the new equipment. In addition to Warzone armor and weapons, players can also obtain gems that can be applied to your equipment to increase your stats even further. Now, moving on to mobs. We are proud to showcase the work of industry-leading mob developers such as Little Room in the new Warzone with a large lineup of new mobs. The new mobs are designed to focus on player experience, and while some may be more difficult than others, all mobs were designed to provide a more unique combat experience, and to make the process of getting Warzone equipment more fun. As you traverse the new Warzone terrain, you may also come across tons of Easter eggs, utility mobs that can be used for movement, and even villagers and traders in which you can use to gain the upper hand in the player economy. This iteration of Warzone was designed to have an appeal to all playstyles, whether PvP, PvE, or, if you want to be the next Amazon, of BendersMC. As for future updates, we are very excited to share that the new Warzone will always be evolving and changing, with new secrets and Easter eggs being added or removed as time goes on. Our goal is to use this map as a sandbox to provide fun and involving updates, as well as subtle secret features for you to discover as you explore. Many of you may be wondering, when does this update come out? So, I am proud to announce the release of Factions Evolution is today. Early access begins for our Titan and Founder members today, with public access opening shortly after. Our goal for this is to allow for some time to stress test the build before we open the gates to everyone else. Players who have our Titan and Founder memberships can visit our shop and self-whitelist themselves on the new Factions instance by using the Early Access tab. If you are having trouble seeing the new Early Access tab, please make sure to open a ticket with us and we will get it worked out for you. Well, that is it everyone. We hope you enjoyed this video and are excited to jump in and experience the new Factions server. Signing off, Kopeka.
Dude, you forgot something.
Yeah, you completely forgot to mention that one thing.
Yeah, maybe you should go back and let them know.
Oh yeah, this update, including all the custom models, is available for both Java and Bedrock players.
In case you guys missed anything in the video, here's a quick recap of what's coming in the newest BendersMC Factions update. First, we're getting a brand new Warzone with 5 different biomes and 3 sub-biomes, all with their own unique enemies and bosses for you to defeat. Second, Warzone weapons are making a return with a new twist on their elemental abilities. Third, elemental armors and gems that can amplify your bending abilities are being added to the gameplay, which gives users the opportunity to max out their potential. Fourth, early access will be available to our supporter ranks for anyone looking to give us extra feedback before our public launch in the next few weeks. We gathered feedback from hundreds of long-term players and contributors to make this update as community-friendly and engaging as possible. Thanks guys, and don't forget to subscribe.